Hi there, everyone. Thanks for joining us today for our Tumble Track live event featuring Coach Tony. We are really grateful that you took the time to join us today. We are going to be talking a little bit about how gymnastics coaches make great ninja coaches as well. Uh,
Yes.
yeah, we sure are. You can see that Coach Tony is tuning in from Illinois. Um, I am not at the Tumble Track headquarters. Tumble Track headquarters is in Michigan, but I work remotely from the West Coast, but happy to be here. And it's always interesting to us to see that people register for this event from all over the world. Tony, do you know that we had people from Germany, Australia, the UK, all wanting to see what you have to say. Can you believe that?
Guten Tag. Hello. Welcome. Super glad you're here. It is snowing. I'm in Chicago right now. I've got my coffee to keep me warm. It is snowing. It's our first snow of the year. Welcome to our winter wonderland. It is absolutely awesome.
Yeah. Just a few reminders, though, before we officially give Tony the stage. So, this event, like all Tumble Track events, are recorded, and so everyone who registers for the event will get a live recording just after the event, a couple of hours after. It should hit your email. And honestly, we've been doing these live events now for a couple of years, and we have really, our list of live events has grown. You can find all of our live events recorded at tumbletrack.com/events. I will include that link in a follow-up email after the event. You can feel free to use that chat. I see that many of you have already found the chat. We've got
Oh
folks
my goodness,
tuning.
yeah. I'm watching it next to. I'm watching it next to. We got Newfoundland. We got Kidsport. We got hi guys. And then I saw Fox Valley. Fox
Yeah.
Valley. I know you.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
And so drop your questions there in the chat. Tony and I have some questions for you as well. We love to see participation in the chat, but as well, we'll have some time at the end if we don't get to questions during the event. You are going to want to stick around through the event as well as at the end because we do have some pretty great giveaways today. I wanted to make a note that if any of you are on a mobile device, we are going to be popping in and out of several different views during the presentation. Sometimes you'll see us, sometimes you'll see a PowerPoint, sometimes we'll drop the PowerPoint off and watch a video. But on your mobile device, there are ways to swipe left and right so that you can see different views of what's going on during the presentation. So make sure you check that out. All right. Well, that'll do it for me. And Tony, thanks for joining us again. And stage is all yours.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. As Carrie said, keep that chat open. Okay, keep it open. Hello, I'm Coach Tony. I'm coming to you from Chicago. I wore multiple hats. Coach Kenzie's right off stage. She's going to come on stage in a little bit. What our goal is for today, okay, we're going to show how gymnastics coaches, they make great ninja coaches. Now, some of you probably already know this, but we're just going to reinforce that information today. We got a whole bunch of stuff out here, and shocker, a lot of it is Tumble Track stuff. It's because Tumble Track makes great stuff, and part of what we're going to talk to you about today is we're going to talk to you about how the stuff that you have in your gym lives in multiple lands, right? And specifically, the Tumble Track stuff you have can be great ninja stuff. However, what you really got to start with is the coach and making sure that they feel confident, awesome. Okay, if you don't know who I am, hi, I'm Coach Tony. You can find me at ninjamonkeygym.com. What our services do is that we help gymnastics facilities offer great ninja programming using specifically gymnastics stuff. And proof in the pudding, the other hat that I wear is I actually have a little ninja gym here just outside of Chicago. And when I started my ninja gym, guess what we got? A whole bunch of gymnastics equipment. So even though we don't offer any gymnastics classes inside of our ninja facility, would you believe it? We almost have exclusively gymnastics equipment. The reason is because it's fun, it's safe, It's brightly colored. It's made for all ages, and you can use it in so many different ways that it's good for kids. Okay, so that's one of the reasons that we do it. Now, there is a fear for gymnastics coaches that they won't enjoy or lean into teaching ninja classes. Here's what you can do to teach better ninja classes or even new ninja classes. What we're going to talk about today is how we help people do it in 30 days. And the proof is we got Coach Kenzie 30 days ago, literally, I think it was 31 days ago. We started making some videos where we showed Coach Kenzie stuff. Now, Coach Kenzie was never a ninja coach. She's actually a high school gymnast. She's been doing gymnastics for a long time. We've made a lot of videos together. You can go on the Tumble Track YouTube channel, or you can go on the Ninja Monkey Gym YouTube channel. You can see some of the stuff we made where we take gymnastics equipment and she shows something a little bit gymnastics and I show something a little bit ninja. We're going to do a little bit more of that today. Okay. But first, a lot of you have been chiming in where you're coming from. That's amazing. Can you please put in that chat whether or not you currently offer ninja classes? Do you offer ninja classes? Okay. While you're putting there, yes. Then you know what? There's a lot of smart people here. Obviously, there's a lot of smart people here. That's why you're saying yes. Okay. So yes, if you aren't currently offering them, you should be offering them. And this is where we get to say, hey, what we do is we help you teach better ninja classes. If you haven't started teaching ninja classes yet, we do it in 30 days. Okay. Now, one of the ways that you can do, some of the things that you can do to make it so that your gymnastics coaches are going to lean in is make sure that your ninja classes feel like what you are doing with your gymnastics classes. You've already learned this. You've already learned the things that make it so that your gymnastics classes are fun, exciting, engaging. Well, apply those things over to your ninja program. You're going to find once you do, not only are those ninja classes probably better, right? But it's easier to translate the ninja classes to your gymnastics class. So that's some of the things you can do. Ready? You can show them how fun it can be. And you can encourage that creativity in the play. Obviously, then they're going to want to lead into it. But remind them that it is skill based. Skill based. All right. That's the thing that's just like gymnastics. Give them the tools to manage high energy or boys inside of those classes. You got to give them the resources to do it. Sometimes they're nervous and they're just like, I'm going to get eaten. You might get eaten unless somebody sits down and gives you the resources that you need to help you not get eaten, right? So do that for them. Show them how simple and safe entry-level skills are. A lot of times there's fear, like, they look at it and they go, whoa, I don't want to do that. It doesn't feel safe. I don't know if I'm really into that, and maybe it's off axis, or maybe there's something about it that they're kind of like, that's not my language. Show them that it is. Show them that it is. And actually, you lean into that. Here's my fifth tip. Incorporate tumbling and basic bars into your ninja programming. Incorporate the things that you teach in the rest of your business. This is one of the things that I want you to take away from this conversation. I say this a lot in the lectures. I get the opportunity to lecture throughout the country, various different gyms. Okay, I ask everybody to say, to think about their business as if you were a restaurant, right? If you were a restaurant, and let's say cheeseburger is the number one item on your menu that everybody wants. Everybody wants your cheeseburger. That's gymnastics. Okay, for you, gymnastics is your cheeseburger. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that your ninja programming, any programming that you offer, supports the main menu, the main item on your menu, right? You want it to support the cheeseburger. You want it to look, or at least seem like when it's on the plate next to the cheeseburger, that it belongs, right? So you want to think about your ninja program like chicken nuggets. Okay, so what am I doing? What am I doing inside of my classes, inside of my programming that makes my ninja classes feel like it is in support of the main item on the menu? It shouldn't be a hard left. And when you do that, your coaches are going to feel more confident. Coaches are going to understand, hey, maybe I should do, get up on the bar and I should just do basic roll downs, and maybe I should, and do bat hangs for the mini ninjas. Maybe I should have cartwheels and handstands and forward rolls and and I should get them on the trampoline, and I should be doing the things that are happening in my other programming. One, because it's good for kids. Everybody knows. Everybody knows a kid that learns a cartwheel, good for them. Super good for them, right? And two, you're going to make it so that those other coaches, those gymnastics coaches, they're going to want to participate in the ninja because they're going to look at it and they're going to go, oh, I know that stuff. I can feel confident teaching some of that stuff. Okay. So now that we know that, let's talk about the prizes. We got a bunch of great prizes for you today. We've actually got 3 big ones. These, awesome. People are loving these. These are our cheat sheets. They're getting them all the time. Okay. These cheat sheets are kind of like a mini lesson plan. They give you a theme, a strength challenge, a word of the month, a skill focus, a warm up, a balance, gives you an idea for all the different places. It gives you a coaching trip, and it also gives you a walkthrough. Okay, so we're going to give you one of those. This is brand new. We're going to talk about this today. This is our skill deck. Look at all this stuff. Look at all these different skills that we have in here. Okay, this thing is super cool. It tells you the 5 different progressions to learn a skill. It gives you a video walkthrough. We're going to do these. This whole deck is super awesome. We're going to give away one of those. And then we've got a 30-pack of Achieve sleeves. If you know who I am, if you've ever seen any of the stuff that I do, you know that I'm a huge fan. I got my black Achieve sleeve. We're going to try to earn some badges. Okay, kids wear these in class. All right. I'm pretty excited. And I had a nice healthy breakfast today. So I'm going to give myself a broccoli badge. Yeah, that's right. They plop it right on here. Earned a badge. Congratulations. We're going to go through the rest of this, see if I can earn some more badges. Kenzie's here. She's going to get ready to earn some badges too. Okay. So here's how this works. You keep that chat open. Inside of that chat right now, tell me your business's best 2 colors. Okay. Guess what mine are? Black and orange, right? Okay. Obviously. So tell me yours. Throw that into pink and black. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I got to pause for a second. Let's see some blue and pink. Black and purple. Okay, these are really purple and teal. Purple and teal. I like that. Okay, you're 2 different colors. Now that's how easy this is. I'm gonna ask you a question. You're gonna pop it into the chat. You're gonna pop what it is, and then I got these 2 funny little conditioning dice. I don't know. Some of you maybe have these, right? 1 through 6 on each of them. I'm gonna roll them and add them together. Whichever number pops up, that's gonna be the winner. All right. So that's how our prizes work. Just so you know, winners can only win 1 prize. And they're all shipped items, must be in the U.S. Otherwise, we're going to send you a gift certificate, and we'll figure out the shipping on the other side. All right. Now, let's talk really quick about Ninja. No gymnastics coaches don't want to teach Ninja if it's just chaos. You know, kids just running all over an obstacle course. It's not fun focused. So in order to conquer this, it's funny. I just literally today, this happened to me. A manager from a gymnastics facility talked to me today and said, oh my goodness, all the owner wants to do is buy a huge rig, wants to put this big rig inside of our gym. And I've seen your stuff and I know your stuff, and I'm trying to tell him, like, hey, don't spend the money on the big rig. Why don't you spend the money on something, you know, for gymnastics? And obviously I'm sitting there going, yeah, that's right. You don't need to get the big thing. You know, get the kids in class, right? Get the kids in class. And then once the kids are in class, using the stuff that you already have, well, then go buy some stuff. You know, get to 100 ninjas before you start worrying about what kind of big equipment you're going to get. Look at all this stuff. You got the stuff right here. Okay. So that's what we're going to try and sort out today. Now, the things that are going to keep your kids in class, you write these down, right? Write these down. You need to make sure that you have themes, that you have challenges, that you have engagement, that you have levels, right? These are the things that you already know to be true in your gymnastics. So are they true in your ninja, or are you just have people running obstacles? Those things are going to keep kids in class longer than the big ninja rig, right? The retention, that's the key. All right. So here's your first engagement question. All right, we're gonna do this. Whoever gets this, we're gonna have Kim's gonna check inside the chat. Whoever is the winner inside of this is gonna get a free set of cheat sheets. Okay, so we're giving away space cheat sheets for this one. Here's the first question. The super easy. How many levels, if you currently teach gymnastics, how many levels you got in your gymnastics program? Okay, not in a USA G, like in your recreational gymnastics program. Look at this, blam, 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 blam. Okay, so there it is. There's all of our answers. We're gonna roll the dice. Kim's gonna figure out who it is that got it. Let's see. Boom, boom. All right, we've got our two numbers. We got a 3 and a 6. That equals 9. Of course it does. Whoever the ninth answer was, congratulations. Kim's going to tell me in a second. You just won some cheat sheets. Great job. Now, you've got 10 levels. If you've got 10 levels in your gymnastics program, I might not recommend that for Ninja. That's going to get a little unwieldy. At least have 3. Okay, at least have 3, maybe 4, and then have a mini Ninja. Okay, we just actually inside of our program, we're testing out our 4th level. We really, really like it. We're gonna run that out in the spring. We think people are gonna really get excited about it. Okay, so congratulations. Do we know who it was? Who was it? Alina. Ooh, congratulations, Alina. All right, we're gonna bring up Kenzie really quick. She's gonna come say hi, and then we're gonna get to our first video. Okay, we're gonna what we did is we actually had a chance to work with Kenzie. Kenzie's coming up right now. We had a chance to work with Kenzie. Yay! There's that, Kenzie. Okay, Kenzie's super awesome, and we had a chance to 30 days ago. We worked with Kenzie and said, okay, what we're going to try to do is we're going to see if a gymnastics coach. Kenzie, what do you teach right now? I know you teach the preteen classes, right? What do you teach in
and the little itty bitty ones.
And the little bitty ones. Yes. Okay. But have you ever taught a Ninja class before?
I can't say that I have.
This is it. Okay. She's actually going to teach stuff. Okay. She's got her sleeve on. She earned some badges the last time we went around. I got my sleeve on. She's going to try and teach me something. Okay, she's going to try and teach me something, and we're going to see if I earn a badge. Okay, so Carrie's going to cue up our first video. We teach Kenzie using our cue cards here. She goes through the cue card. She tries to figure out how to teach a safety vault, and then she actually ends up teaching me.
And
so
right
enjoy,
now,
and we'll see you on the other side.
Coach Kenzie's been learning how to be a Ninja coach, and you know what? I'm going to be the student. So we're going to try something, see how it goes. Everything she needs to know about a safety vault. Have you ever taught a safety vault before?
I have not.
Okay. So this is the exercise, okay? We're gonna give her all the progressions that she needs in order to teach a safety vault. She's gonna work her way through it from this little list. She's gonna use the equipment that we've got here. So this is Ninja, but we got a gymnastics coach using gymnastics stuff, and she's gonna teach me something Ninja, and all she gets is this little progression card. So she's gonna work through it. She's gonna watch a video. She's gonna work through the progressions. If I get it, then I get to earn a badge. You get to badge me.
No way.
What? It's a first. It's going to be great. Okay, so here you go. Here are your progressions, your common mistakes, your mastered when, and the prerequisites and everything. You're going to watch the video, and then you're going to work your way through it. I'll come back in a minute, and you're going to teach me a safety vault. We'll see how it goes.
Cool beans. Half round. Push through your toe. Hand on the side. Foot. You're gonna pull your leg through and back. And through and back. Hand. Foot. Up through. Back. Through and back. Not too shabby. Thank you, Tony.
My pleasure.
Hand, foot, over. Reach. Hand, foot, over.
Perfect.
Go here. Same time, over. Hand and foot, same time. Pull it through. I did it. I did it. I did it.
Okay, so I saw your last one. It was pretty stinking good. Do you think, based on that you can teach me how to do a safety vault now?
Absolutely.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's set it up so that we can just go from one station to the
Yep.
next. We'd have this one, be this one, like this. So we've got,
Cool
yeah,
beans.
I feel like that's,
Yeah.
everything's there. Okay, where do we start?
We're gonna do bear crawls.
Oh, man, look at her. Wow, so started with the prerequisites.
We're gonna go around like weirdos.
Ooh, bear walks.
You're gonna do the same thing, except you're gonna go backwards.
Okay,
Bear
right
walk.
on. That's totally extra credit. Can't believe she started with the prerequisites. She literally just learned this. So we're gonna take our cue card, which has a list of the progressions, right? So she's gonna look at the cue cards and then she's just gonna go through those progressions with me.
Come on over.
Okay,
You're gonna put one foot on,
one foot on.
whatever foot you want to do. You're gonna just simply step over, step back, step over,
Great,
step back.
okay.
And then we're gonna move to the larger one. Same exact thing. Step over and step back.
Nailed
Make sure
it.
to push through that foot. There you go.
Sold.
There you go. We're gonna do a little bit breakdancing.
What? Okay,
Hand, and then you're gonna put your foot down.
okay.
You're gonna pull your foot through, and you're gonna move back.
Okay,
Your
this way.
turn.
Step through, step back, step through.
Through.
Totally right on.
Same exact thing. Hand,
How do
foot
you,
through.
you looked at that paper once. Okay. Okay, yep, step through, step through. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, great, great, great.
All right. So you're gonna do the same thing, except you're adding a little bit of height on it.
Okay.
Hand, foot, pull through. Step on up.
I'm gonna go hand, foot.
Wrong foot. You need to make sure that you have this foot so you can pull your other leg through and land on the ground.
It's your gentleness that I really appreciate. What?
You're a grown adult.
Fair. Which foot do I put up?
You're gonna bring
So
up.
I've got my right hand over here.
You're gonna bring up your left foot.
Okay, left foot.
Yep.
And then the
and
other
then
foot.
you're gonna pull your right leg through. Exactly like that.
How many feet do I land on?
One.
Oh my God. 2 minutes of learning. All right, we've got a gymnastics coach. She literally spent 4.5 minutes looking at something. Show me what's next. I'm into it.
You're gonna go at it for same time.
Okay.
So instead of hand, foot, pull
Okay,
through,
okay.
you're gonna go hand, foot, same time, pull through.
Okay, so same time, bink, bink.
Exactly.
And what's the last step?
Go for it.
Go for what?
We're gonna add a little bit of speed to it.
Okay.
You're gonna go step,
Okay.
hand and foot, down
Hand,
at the
foot.
same time, pull that leg through.
Whoa!
Just like that.
That totally feels ninja. Gymnastics coach teaching a ninja skill and teaching it the way that she probably knows how to teach, right? You're teaching a cartwheel, you're teaching a handstand, you're teaching anything. What do you got to start with? The progressions. What's the first thing you learn?
Hey,
Then you do
Tony.
your, yeah.
You deserve a badge.
She's totally right. Orange. Duh, of course I'm
Orange.
orange. Yes, yes, yes. So it's everything's in the way that she's already set up to think about it, right? Stations, progressions, rewards for when you conquered it, right? How you know you've how you know you've mastered it, right? You plant on one foot, you put both hand and foot at the same time. You're stepping through. You got opposition, right? There's all these details. Those are the things that gymnastics coaches know. Right? What they don't know is cuckoo bananas, right? Kids, just go run, do an obstacle course and have fun. That's not what they're gonna know. What they're gonna know is a skill-based exercise on gymnastics equipment that has progressions. First we start here, then we go here, then we go. Look at that. In 5 minutes, a gymnastics coach brain is able to sort it out and teach pretty solid details, right? That's awesome. Okay, awesome. Super good. I think we should try to put this into a course. What do you think?
Absolutely.
That's what's coming next. But until then, let's play with some other stuff. Sound
All
good?
right, cool.
Let's do it. Later.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Hi, welcome back. That was a great video. And we just actually lost power on the block in our building. Like all of the businesses went out. So we're good, we're safe, and everything. It was more like, oh, that was really good timing. The video was just that good. It was just that good. So we've just got all of the stoplights outside are all like blinking and like, yeah, it's just very funny. Hi. Okay, so but let's get back to this. This is what she was working off of, right? She was working off of. These are our skill cards. Okay. Yes, this is the whole deck. Thank you. This is the complete deck. Inside of this deck, we're going to talk about, we have a special offer for these. Okay, there's 15 different skills. There's laches, there's dash vaults, there's Kong vaults, there's lazy vaults, there's all laches. Yeah, it's like saying the word. Okay, so there's all these different things that are inside of that deck. That's what we gave her to use to work off of. Obviously, she conquered it. In 4 minutes, she figured it out. Now, that's an entry-level skill. That's one of the things that we talk about. Make sure that coaches know that entry-level skills, they're fun, they're easy, you can learn them, you can use the stuff that you already have in your gym. Okay, this is a chance to say, hey, I got a badge, but I don't know that Kenzie, I'm going to give Kenzie a heart badge because you know what? She did a super good job. This is our Ninja clipboard. This is where we keep all of our badges. I know she got a badge for doing so well, for caring about it. This is got to make sure we fill up that sleeve. Now, we're going to talk about the sleeves a little bit later, but we do have gymnastics equipment in here. Sure, the lights are out, but I feel safe. You feel safe? Yeah. Okay, cool. We've got this slanted step. Now, it's funny. A lot of people think the slanted step is perfect, obviously, for Ninja, but they don't necessarily think about the slanted step. So we're going to do the other side of this, right? This slanted step, yes, there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can do for Ninja, but you can use it for preschool. You can use it for gymnastics. You can use it for tumbling. Kenzie actually has a great exercise for vault, as you can imagine, like bridge TikToks and stuff. But she was talking about this before. Look at that, a blocking drill. That's awesome, right? These are the kind of things that we're saying. Well, with a gymnastics coach, you could probably hand them a piece of equipment like that, and you could say, hey, how can you use that for gymnastics? Well, that's how you can use it for gymnastics. The same thing works the other way. All right, with the Ninja coach, you show them a piece of gymnastics. I could do that. I could figure out how to use that. We got, this is one of my favorites. This is my favorite low ticket item. I got two things that you should definitely have inside your gym today. Okay, you got the first one. These are the half rounds. These things are little beams. Kenzie, for gymnastics, what's 3 things you might do with these guys?
You can do leaps over them. So if they were lined up, you just go here, over, make sure they hit a scale at the end.
Yeah, this is now use a beam. Okay, what else you got?
Handstand hold, so you learn to control when I get down.
Oh, this is excellent. Okay, and give me one more. I got one for you. If you put them side by side like this, right? You can do your cartwheels through them, right? There you go. It's like a little canyon cartwheel to help kids understand. Well, it's not going to surprise you. First of all, Velcro totally sticks, right? If you're going to get anything in your gym, you should buy, 1,000 of these because you could probably use all 1,000 of them. But it sticks. It really stays, and you can do all of your precision jumps. You can do precision jump to another one. Okay, you're doing vaults and you're trying to get people to understand, like, hey, strides, making sure they're making those spaces, plyo, all that stuff, right? This is easy. Totally gymnastics, totally Ninja. Now, that's my low ticket suggestion. Anybody ask me, hey, what can I get today? If you've got a couple bucks to spend, this is, I'm not going to lie to you. When I first saw this is the pyramid beam block. When I first saw this at one of the congresses for USAG, I got it right away for gymnastics. I was like, oh, I get this. I totally get it. I didn't get it for Ninja, but I've had it in my gym now for a couple months, and I can't tell you, we can't figure out how to be without it. Okay, when you stack this up, right? This is clearly a piece of gymnastics equipment. Clearly a piece of gymnastics equipment. But the fact that it is narrow on top means that whenever you're teaching kids things that they might do on a bar rail outside, like a lazy vault, of course it's perfect that it's only as wide as a beam and that it's soft on the top. So if they make a mistake, it's not going to hurt. It's not going to be. It's because it's gymnastics equipment. It's well made, it's soft, it's safe, and they can do all of the training that they need You know, they're trying to learn this lazy vault, and they need to do it just straight forward, and they got to figure out that hand pass. Well, of course they should try it on something like this instead of just a metal bar, right? Of course it's great that they have something like this in the gym. All right, so obviously now the obvious thing that you can do with this too is you can break it down and you can use it for your vaulting skills, like your dash vault, like your Kong vault. All right, and you can do some of those more obvious ninja skills on it. And because it's a little bit firmer, it's got a really nice stability to it. All right, so now we're going to get to our second prize. So you better get in that chat. Better get in that chat now and be ready, because we've been talking about these. These are cuckoo bananas amazing. Look at this. There's a giant cue card on the back of the, or there's a giant QR code on the back of these, on each one. It sends you to a separate video for each skill. Okay, so we got front flip, we've got lache, we've got all these different things. A pack of those. Normally $259. We're going to give away right now for this, for the answer to this. All right. What was the name of the skill Kenzie taught me? Put it in there. Put it in there. Kim's got it. What was the name of it? Okay, look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Great job, great job. Okay, we got to roll the dice. Here it is. You want to roll the dice?
I take purple, you take green.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm just gonna drop it straight down though. You do it. Stay there. Okay. You got 5. I got 1.
6.
Okay. We got 6. Number 6 is what we're looking for. Kim's like, I gotta scroll all the way back up. Oh my god. This 6 is the 6 is the.
6th person who answered.
Oh, the 6th correct answer. This is very good. The 6th correct answer is who? Kelsey. Kelsey, great job. Okay, great job, Kelsey. You you got this thing. We're gonna send it to you. It's gonna be great. The whole deck, all 15 of those skills. The skills are basic, intermediate, and advanced. Okay, you get 5 basic, 5 intermediate, and 5 advanced skills. You're gonna love it. Okay. Anybody else? We'll talk about it at the end. If you're here right now, if you are in this right now, you get a special offer on those as well. Okay, now let's focus on your gymnastics coaches a little bit more. Hold on. This is me looking through our agenda here. Okay, so the next thing that you want to think about is very good. Very good. This is excellent. Okay, you have found your calling. Okay, this gymnastics is out. Presentational. Okay. I see Ben is saying, hey, do we sell these? We do sell them. We do sell these. They're on our website, ninjamonkeygym.com. Stick around. We're going to give you a special offer on it, just if you are here that you get. Okay. If you when you are thinking about your ninja classes, okay, you start with skills. Now everybody wants to know if you are teaching a ninja class, where do obstacle courses come in, right? Well, obstacle courses are great. But if you are skill-based focused, right? If you're a skill-based program, I got a question for you. What do you call it when you, in gymnastics, link a bunch of skills together? What is that called? What do you call okay, you can say it's a circuit. Sure, yeah. A routine. There it is, Selena, right? A routine. A routine is nothing more than taking skills, linking them together, and then practicing that linkage. How do we go from one thing to the next with great energy, with confidence, with poise, making it more efficient, making it more correct, making it more technical? Guess what? That's what your obstacle course should be. You should reverse your thinking on what an obstacle course is and think of it more as a skill routine, more as a way of linking skills that have been taught. Not a, hey, here's a bunch of stuff. See if you can get through it using your hair, ears, and teeth. Let's just see what happens, right? Now put that in front of a gymnastics coach, and guess what they're going to feel? Nervous, timid, scared, not fun. But if you say, hey, this is a routine. This is a linked skill routine where kids are going to practice what they're trying to master, and then we're going to put them together, and we're going to see how efficiently, how quickly, how correctly they can go through those linked exercises. That leads us perfectly to our next video. So, Carrie, if you can kind of cue that up. Our next
Secret
thing we're going to
to
talk about is
building
we're going to talk about how you take those skills that people learn, and you can, even though it sounds like a routine, right? It doesn't necessarily sound like, well, how am I going to make a ninja class feel fun when they're just practicing routines? Let's see how it goes. Okay, let's see it. You tell me if this looks like fun. All right? Excellent. Super good.
Thank you.
course. Now, as you have probably seen, or if you haven't seen, we'll just tell you. Over the last 30 days, Kenzie has been working on her ninja skills. So now we're going to take those skills and put them into a course. If you're going to ask me, the biggest difference to teaching better ninja classes is that it has to be skill-based. They got to be learning stuff, and then you can put that stuff into obstacle courses. It has been my experience that if you want to retain students, the goal is you teach them things, and then you put it into obstacle courses. It shouldn't just be balance challenges and swinging challenges. There's got to be skills. Okay, so gymnastics coach, you know that they're going to want to be focused on skills, teaching progressions. Then you put it into an obstacle course. All of a sudden, it's something that they're going to get excited about. They're going to understand. Make sure they're not just running through doing balance challenges, swinging on stuff, right? They still got to show their skills. Okay, so let's talk about some of the skills that Kenzie's been learning, right? So she's been doing her safety vault. That was the one that she taught me just a little bit ago. We're going to elevate this a little bit with this pyramid beam block. And get this to an actual height. So she's got to do her safety vault over the top of that. Then she's going to do her strides on these half rounds. Look at this. It's all gymnastics equipment, right? We'll talk about that in a second. Strides on the half rounds, but here's the trick. If she's going to put her right foot on here, she's going to have to think beforehand, well, what foot goes on this one if I want to put my right foot on that one? If she starts on the wrong foot on this half round, right? So she's got to do a little bit of mental math before she goes, so that she can tick, tick, stick. Remember that from when she was learning her PK roll. She had to fly and stick before she went into a PK. We're going to pass this. We're going to come back to that. And then we're going to do that PK roll now over this mat. We're going to do our PK roll twice. Once here. Then we're going to come up, and we're going to do that fly, squish, compress PK roll there. So we got two different PK rolls. All right? And then we're going to finish off with running up, one foot on the wall, touch as high as she can, right? That's that Ninja Warrior finish. So we got this great obstacle course, and look what we're using. We got a teddy bear mat. We got beam pyramid blocks. We got half rounds. Now these are definitively ninja. However, you can be using these ninja slanted steps inside of your preschool class, your team classes. Like everybody in the gym can be using that, right? You got a wedge against the wall. You got a spotting block. You got booster blocks. All of this stuff, gymnastic stuff. And yet, safety vault, ticks, PK rolls, wall run, it's ninja skills. All right, you ready?
Yeah?
We're going to see if we can take our ninja skills, put it into a course, make it awesome. Safety vault, perfect. Tick, stick. PK roll 1. Up, squish, roll. Whoa, that was so ninja. And then do the wall run. Finish it out. Slap it. Oh my goodness. Okay, was that fun?
Absolutely.
Look at this. She's like, smile on her face, right? Okay, and it's an obstacle course, but it's skill-based. I mean, that's like taking handstands and cartwheels and forward rolls and turning it into like a fun obstacle course, right? That's how you're going to level it up. Skill-based, then you can actually give them corrections. Oh, you're going to go faster if you plant, or if you, Kenzie was talking about in the last video, hand and foot at the same time, right? That's going to get you a shorter time or better flow. It's still skills, but it's obstacles, okay? And it's all gymnastics equipment, and it's a gymnastics coach, right? Rock it out. We're going to show you more soon. But until then, go find some fun. hear it back. That was awesome. Apparently, I have to turn my camera back on every time I go off stage. So this is excellent. We have the things that we are learning. So give me a thumbs up in the chat, or give me a hi, or give me a wave if you can hear me. All good. Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. Okay, all at the same time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Kenzie, that was great.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
That was super good. We're going to give her another badge. In fact, I'm going to give her a lightning
Oh,
badge.
yeah.
Okay?
Lightning.
I know. This is everybody's favorite. This is the lightning badge that's right here, okay? So come on over here, Kenzie. It's definitely the speed one. Okay,
Wait.
I don't know if you noticed, Kenzie, but you have an orange sleeve.
I do.
And what color is mine?
Black.
Because I'm a ninja.
Oh.
Ninja! What? Okay. So
How
wait a minute.
dare you not call me a ninja?
You are a ninja.
Thanks.
So something to know is that while we were away, Kenzie was setting up an obstacle course. I don't know what this obstacle course is, but what you saw in the first one is that okay, you don't know that my mic is working. Oh, this is great. Is yours on?
I believe so.
Oh, well, thank goodness. Thank you for letting me know, Selena. I'm glad that Kenzie was close to me. That they're on now. Great. Okay. Thank you very much. Kenzie was setting one up. As you could tell, the first one that you saw, if you haven't seen it already, you can go to the Ninja Monkey Gym Instagram page, and you can see a lot of the skills that Kenzie was learning and how she was learning them. There was that PK roll. We tried a palm spin. We tried a dash fall. It wasn't great. But here we are 30 days later, and now we're not doing safety vaults. Now we're not doing PK rolls. We're not doing the beginner stuff. She set up a course, and I challenged her to create something that's a little bit more intermediate, okay? A little bit higher level skill set. I don't know what it is. She's going to show me what she's learned. I can't wait. What you got, Kenzie? Okay, so we got some trapezoid mats over here, right? We got a different set of trapezoids over here. We got a wide one. We got kind of a narrow one. We have that pyramid beam block. We, of course, have the ticks. These are the ninja slanted steps. Super good. And then we got the wall wedge. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. We got our booster blocks. If you don't have booster blocks, by the way, you should really check these out. The fact that they stack is what makes them great for ninja. You can do box jumps.
And they're really stable.
They're super stable. They actually Velcro together. So if you do a wider stack of them, man, great product. Okay, so what are you going to show me?
We're going to start here and we're just going to go through.
We're going to go through. Who knows what we're going to do when we go through?
I'm going to surprise you. That's where you're at.
Oh, okay. All right. So we got the first one. Show me what's up.
Do you want me to run all the way through it or no?
Just run it through it. Let's see what it is.
Okay,
So we
great.
got. Oh, she got her dash. She got a speed. She got a Kong. She got them all. And she does her ticks. Oh, into her roll. Oh, she did a pop spin. Oh, and then how are we finishing it out?
Wait.
Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. These are all things that are on our deck. Okay. So 30 days. 30 days. That was sick. That was so good. We over this first obstacle. I don't know if you saw it, but she did her dash fall. If you go to Instagram and see, this is way better than her first one. Then she did great speed. Then she did her call over the top. And then the ticks. I can't believe you rocked out the palm spin over here. Boom. And then, oh my goodness. And then we get the wall flip. These are super good. Definitely earned a badge. And in fact,
Yay!
we're going to let her choose what badge it is. 30 days. 30 days she was able to figure all that out. Now, okay, we've got an avocado. We got a broccoli banana. We've even got gymnastics badges here, but I mean, don't choose one of those. We got bars and beam involved, but we're not doing that one. Sword, magical sword.
Oh, yeah.
All right, magical sword it is. Okay.
Does that mean I get to wield one at the end of the video or no?
It does. Okay.
Let's go.
Now, guess what? These sleeves are amazing. Kids wear them in class, right? You make it as part of your uniform. So let's say this is your uniform t-shirt. You get a sleeve, right? This is your uniform. Our clients are making money on these. We're going to send you 30, a 30 pack of these sleeves. And guess what? You're going to get 1,200 badges with that. That is our next prize. Okay. Our next prize is that. So get on the chat. Be ready. Because here's your question, y'all. All right. What was your favorite skill? Name it that you saw in the obstacle. What did you see? Name your favorite one. What was it? We got.
I want to see these responses.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Speed palm spin. Yeah. That was the good one. That was super good. Dash vault, walls at the speed. Yes. The ticks. Okay. The tick stick. He even added it was a tick stick. All right. So you taking green or you taking purple?
I'll take green this time.
Green this time. And you know what? I say we roll it twice and we add the two numbers together.
Twice?
I say we roll
All
it
right.
twice. Okay? Because look at all these. There's a million. It shouldn't
There
just
are
be
a
like
lot.
the first 10.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we're gonna roll it twice. All right? Okay, here we go. Ready? First one. No,
4, 3.
4, 3. So our first number is 7. We're gonna add it with, let's see what it is. 7 and
I got 1.
3. So 4. 7 and 4 is 11. We still could have gotten that number on one roll. Look at that. 11, number 11. I want to know not just who the person is, but tell me who what the skill was that they mentioned.
Anyone who's seen the dash vault?
Anybody? Hey, if you've seen the dash vault,
If you've
on
seen the
Instagram,
dash vault, it's hilarious.
yeah, so you
It's my
gotta go back.
favorite.
You definitely have to check that one out.
Oh,
Which one was it?
great.
Oh no! No, we're gonna count it out. Okay. Kong with Karen. We're getting Kong with Karen. That's so Karen, congratulations. You just earned 30 sleeves. Okay. 30 sleeves with 1,200 badges. This is normally $270. Congratulations, Karen. Yes. Please, yeah, definitely. Thank you, Carrie, for adding that. Please put your email somewhere so we can get to it. All right. So this whole thing, all this great tumble track stuff, Kenzie, right? Me, the things that we do, what we're trying to make sure that you understand is that you don't need big stuff in your gym, right? Think back on that conversation that I heard earlier today. Like you just don't need it, right? You've got great, safe, amazing equipment in your building right now. Tap into it with the great humans that you have there, right? And make sure you're focused on the right things. You want to make sure that the humans that are in front of you, they've got the resources they need. They have the cue cards, right? They have the equipment. They have the language that we are teaching skill-based programming, not go nutso and try to manage wild behavior. Teach skills, use progressions, use stations, use circuits, grow skills, then put it into a routine, which is your obstacle course. These are things that a Coach Kenzie, right? If you know anything about what we do, you know Coach Kenzie's energy that's the magic, right? Who she is as a human, that's the magic. Grab that and you can teach them the rest. They're going to feel awesome. They're going to feel confident. They don't need that big stuff, okay? If you liked the things that you saw here today, go on to tumbletrack.com, find some of this stuff. Those half rounds, magical. Those slanted steps, magical. That pyramid beam block, I can't even think about living without now, okay? It's absolutely awesome. If you like some of the stuff that I was showing you today, you can go over to ninjamonkeygym.com. Carrie has kindly put some of the stuff up here. Here are some special offers just for you, just for being here, all right? Those cue cards, if you like those cue cards, those are normally $259. Now, through Tuesday only, $199. Okay, $199. We're taking a whole bunch of chunky money off of that. One of the best things is on a key ring. You can take the key ring off. You can hand one card to one coach, say, hey, go play around with this. And you hand another card to another coach. You hand a card to a coach that's an expert, that's one of your mentors. You say, hey, go grab one of these new coaches, show them what's on that cue card. Okay, make that happen, right? These things are absolutely awesome game changers. We do it in our gym. Love it. Made it available for your gym. Okay. The second one is the Achieve sleeves. These things are absolute game changers. Everybody who gets into these thinks that it just changes their class, changes their culture. All right. Head over to Ninja Monkey Gym. You can get those at gymnastics.com/achievesleeve, one word, super good. The last thing is if you want to learn more about how all of this can be yours, we got cheat sheets. We have full out lesson plans for you. We give coaches like Kenzie and coaches you haven't even met yet, haven't even walked in your door, right? We give them everything they need to, in 30 days, teach either better ninja classes or new ninja classes, all right? Everything. I've never set foot in a gymnastics or ninja facility before. What do I need to know? That's where we start. We start at the very beginning. 30 days, we try to get them ready, speaking the great language that everybody can understand. We give them the curriculum. We give them the training videos. We give them cue cards. We give them sleeves. It all is for you. And guess what? Just through Tuesday, if you have been here, we have a special discount, $1,000 off on that. So, don't miss out, ninjamonkeygym.com.
Now everyone can see me clapping. I literally, Kenzie, was clapping out loud when you finished your obstacle course. Good job. Hey, so Tony, we do have a couple of questions now that have popped up in the chat. Can we go over a couple questions?
Of course. Let's have a couple questions. Kenzie, actually, she can't hear you as part of our lights out. Okay, so they'll have to. I am the interpreter, so you'll have to.
He's interpreting
me through the interpretation. Kenzie, yes, we can see you, but yes, Kenzie will have to definitely overhear them. Okay,
No problem. Okay, so number one comes from Ben. Do you have advice for teaching skills to a group of 8 without them feeling static?
Do I have advice for teaching skills to a group of 8 kids without them feeling static? My advice would be the same thing that is true inside of gymnastics, right? In my mind, there's 3 different ways to teach skill-based learning inside of a single station, like a single area or rotation. All right, the first one is stations. That's where you set up multiple areas where at each area, kids are practicing a drill, a skill, or a challenge, and they stay at their station. And they stay there until you say rotate. And they move one rotation, move one rotation, move one rotation. So that's stations. The next option is a circuit where you take the same concept, where you have multiple different places for them to practice, but instead of staying at the station, they practice one, then they practice the next, then they practice the next, and they move through each of those stations, one after the other, and that's when you want them to keep moving. Okay? I wouldn't only choose one of those. If they're always moving like that, by the time you do the third one, they're going to zone out. And they're just going to be like, each of their stations are going to start to look less and less and less. Okay, so do some stations and some circuits. My last one is what's called a machine. A machine is where you take that same concept, the different stations, but it's all working towards one skill. So the best way if you're a gymnastics coach is think about how you could do 6 different setups or 6 different drills for a round off, right? And you just do one after the other. Okay, so for dash vault, you'd be like, okay, here's progression 1, here's progression 2, here's progression 3, here's progression 4. Those are literally listed right on the card. Okay, and they would just go from one to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. So it's 5 different setups. You're all working towards the same skill, though. And that's how you keep it energized and engaging. Great question, Ben.
Yeah. Another question is, how many skills do you work on in one class? Like a 45.
How many skills do you work on in one class? This is so important. This is so important. And I'm learning a lot in this area right now, just for myself in general. Where I learned the most from is my kids' swim classes. In my kids' swim classes, they only work on 3 things for a half hour. It's only 3 things. And they do it over and over and over again. And guess what? They love it. They absolutely love it, right? They think it's amazing that all they do is literally jump into the water, swim to their coach, and then swim to the side of the wall for a half hour, one at a time, right? So the answer is Teach them as many skills as you think one can stay fun, can stay engaging, and that they can remember the next week, right? So if let's put it in gymnastics terms, let's say you have 4 events, right? I do the same in my ninja program. I have 4 ninja events, and at each one, the kids try to conquer 2 or 3 skills per level. Now they're going to do more things than that, but I don't want to go any more than that because I don't think they're going to remember it the next week. So that's where I've landed. I know a lot of gymnastics programs that are like, hey, in level 1 on beam, here are the 8 skills you got to conquer. And I'm like, how are you going to remember all that? You know, how's a 6-year-old going to remember all that? So my personal preference is go smaller, make it fun, make the repetition fun, and then rock it out.
Nice. We're going to try to sneak 2 more questions in. Roughly how long do your ninjas tend to spend at each level?
I think that it gets longer as it goes up. So I think the first level should be 3 to 6 months only. And then it should be a year in the second level. And then as long in the third and the fourth level, as long as you want it to be. Like if you want to rock out a wall flip, you know, Kenzie can learn it in 30 days, but I wouldn't put it you know, a little ninja dude there in 30 days. You know, I'd be like, okay, let's take some years to sort this out. But if I have one piece of advice, that first level should be pretty stinking easy.
Mm-hmm. And then this last question we'll ask, we do have lots of questions about the skill cards and the program and the discounts, so we will respond to them. But how long is one class you offer? 1 hour? If so, how do you break that up based on warm-up, skill, stations? How often do you do bars and beam? Or maybe we should schedule another presentation. That one.
Yes, that's it, right? Okay, so
Next
the question is really about a class itinerary, right? What does your class itinerary look like? And for us, inside of our gym and inside of the program that we offer, we break it down by every 5 minutes. We say, hey, here's your first 5 minutes, then here's your next 5 minutes, and then there's your next 5 minutes, there's your next 5 minutes. That's what we do for our clients. So this is where I come to the other side and I say, okay, now let's go back to that swim instructor, right? Who for 30 minutes, they stayed in one place, right? They stayed in one place and they didn't go anywhere. They stayed in one corner of the pool and they did the same thing for 30 minutes. There's no wrong way to do it. There is hey, what's best for your business? What is your code? Like at the beginning of our business, right? At the beginning of every one of our class, we take the first 2 minutes. We review the word of the month. We review the rules every single class. We talk about the theme that's going to happen, right? And then we have a warm-up. And every month, the warm-up changes. Sometimes it's jumping rope. Sometimes it's plyo. Sometimes it's... So, you know, you got to really rock out what your itinerary is, and then you try and stick to it.
Yep. Awesome. Well, Tony, we have filled this hour, and there are, like I said, a bunch of questions here about your program, about the skill cards, about the discounts. And what I know is that you and I prearranged that we're going to follow up immediately after this presentation with answers to all of these questions. That was part of our plan. And so you are going to get a follow-up email that will speak about all of the things that you saw here. You're also going to get the video recording. We still have a tumble track giveaway. So get your dice ready, Tony and Kenzie, because we have our trapeze bar to give away. But for those of you who are familiar with Tumble Track, maybe you already follow us on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, all the places. You've probably seen Tony's face on all of our social media. Well, many places, but please do give us a follow. And my giveaway question is going to be this. Please put in the chat if you would like to enter to win our brand new adjustable trapeze bar.
Oh my goodness, I have to chime in on this for a second.
Okay.
Okay, so this trapeze bar, right? So we have that in our gym. And something to know about this trapeze bar is specifically where it rocks for us is with the 3 to 7-year-olds, the 4 to 7-year-olds. It's got a rubber grip, right? And you're thinking about that first time that a kid grabs something and they pick their feet up off the ground and how excited they are. That's it. This is the thing, right? It's great. Okay, sure. Great on wood. Sure. Great on metal bars is what we have. When they grab this trapeze bar and they swing on it, it's magical. Absolutely magical. We love it. We have one in our gym. We're getting another one for sure.
All right. So my question in order to enter
Kenzie wants one.
For my
my
house,
question
though.
But for her.
is if this is the first time you've attended a Tumble Track live, then please just say first time. But if you have in the top of your head that you've attended other ones, how many other Tumble Track live events have you been to? That's what I want to know. How many are repeat offenders here? All right,
Five.
Let's
Five
roll
times.
the
5 live events. This is great. Okay, Carrie,
Yeah.
how many times do we got to roll the dice?
We're gonna roll one time.
We're gonna roll it one time. All right. Are you taking purple or green?
Purple.
Purple it is. Okay. It's a little dark in here.
Oh my gosh.
Just a little bit.
There's so many answers.
Okay.
Roll twice.
There's so many answers. Oh my goodness! It rolled under the tumble track. I feel like that's a really.
That's 4.
Okay, so we got 4, and then Carrie chimed in. Then we're gonna roll twice. So we're gonna
Yeah.
roll twice. Okay, because there are.
I'm ready.
answers.
I'm counting.
Oh, sorry. Which one are you taking?
Purple back.
Okay, so we got
Oh,
4.
you handed me. Okay.
Which one? Oh, okay, we're gonna take that. Here we go.
2.
2.
4.
So we got 4 twice. And then yes, if you
Oh,
didn't
6,
notice,
7, 8. So it looks
there's
like
our tumble track.
that is Jennifer, who this is her first time attending a Tumble Track.
Oh, Jennifer! Congratulations.
Leave your email in the chat, Jennifer. We'll get to you.
Great job, Jennifer.
All right, awesome. So I did see early on in the presentation, someone was asking about contacting the Tumble Track and placing an order. This is our lovely sales team. If you call our 800 number, you're likely to get one of these folks who are happy to help you with all things Tumble Track that Tony talked about today. Thank you, Tony, for joining us for this live event. Kenzie, or Tony, tell Kenzie.
Thank you.
Tell Kenzie, thank
Kenzie.
you also.
What? Yeah,
We are so happy to see
She
you
said
live.
thank you.
All right, everyone. We'll look out for our next live event, 2025. We have a great schedule that is that's coming together, and we're looking forward to the next live events with you two, Tony and Kenzie.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. If you're looking for more ninja stuff, you know where to find us.
Bye.